Well, another massive shakeup in leadership at the University of Nebraska.
Yeah, just months after replacing UNL's chancellor, Nebraska now needs to replace the president of the entire system. Bill Shammert's on the live desk with that, Bill.
Rob, Julie, the Admiral will be a Buckeye. In a surprise turn, Ted Carter will leave his post at the University of Nebraska to become president of Ohio State. He was confirmed just a couple hours ago at the OSU Board of Trustees meeting.
Ohio State University offers the opportunity to be the very best in higher education, and I'm honored to be a small part of it.
Carter came from Navy, replacing Hank Bounds in 2019. Some of his highlights include guiding the university through the pandemic, replacing chancellors at both the Lincoln and Omaha campuses, instituting multiple tuition freezes, and playing a pivotal role in the hiring of both athletic director Trev Alberts and new football coach Matt Rhule. Nebraska's Board of Regents has announced an emergency meeting for this Friday to talk about the next steps. Carter took time during today's press conference to say a few words about his time at Nebraska.
We've been welcomed from the day we started. We've done amazing work together. And I'm also thankful to the Board of Trustees here at The Ohio State University who have given me enough runway to the end of the year to continue my work there at Nebraska as we are going through some budgetary challenges and also trying to do some things that will move the university forward as we are finishing out a 5-point strategic plan.
Statements are pouring in. This from Governor Jim Pillen, who was a regent when Carter was first selected to be president of Nebraska. He called him an extraordinary asset to NU and continued, quote, "The role of NU president is one of great responsibility as well as great opportunity, especially the ability to impact future generations. I know the role of NU president will speak to others very soon, and we will gain another perfect fit for the university system." Carter is getting a pretty substantial raise. We just got the offer letter, which includes a salary of $1.1 million, and it was basically a $250,000 signing bonus. His current salary is $962,000 at Nebraska. Carter's first day as a Buckeye will be January 1st, 2024. We have statements from several other university and elected leaders. You can check those out at KETV.com. Rob?
All right, Bill, thanks.